Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to change the oil on a BMW N55 engine. This process is going to be similar to all BMWs with N55 engines: 335s, 535, 640, 740 in this case, 135, 235s, X535s, and X635. So without mind, let's start with the process. So the first step to do this job is from the top, reloosing this oil filter, because there is oil always left in there. So we are going to get it loose so we can drain all the oil this is capturing there to the oil pump. So we can see the oil right there, and it's leaking to the oil pan. So we're gonna leave the oil filter right here until it gets completely drained, and now it is time to go underneath the vehicle. The next step will be to drain the oil. In this case, we don't have the belly pan cover. The belly pan cover is right there, you can see it. We removed it for other reasons. So if you have it, you have to remove this little thing over here. This is a cover, then you have to remove to get access to the oil plug over here. So we're gonna need something to drain the oil, and engine oil is a little bit hot, so you be careful. Okay, sometimes can be really tight, sometimes not. So it's gonna be a little bit hot right now, so it's gonna split all over the place. So you have to be careful. It's hot. I think it's hot. See, one more. Okay. It is hot. This oil is old. You can see the color of it, the smell like fuel. That means that this oil haven't been replaced in a while. So very important to replace your oil, people. If you don't, you can mess up your BMW. The oil is almost drained, as you can see. Just a little bit of oil. You have to wait a little longer than that. If you want to wait for not oil at all. But anyway, we are ready to install the plug. So here we have the new oil filter kit. The reason why I'm showing you the oil filter kit right now is because in here we have a crusher washer. This one right here, see this one? This is a crusher washer. Then we are going to use for the for the oil plug. So we are just going to get this one out of here. That's this one. Yeah, be careful with the other organs because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need them over there. So here we have the oil drain plug, and it has the oil crusher washer here. See, this is a very old one. You can see probably never has been replaced. And I'm gonna put it on a side, and we are going to install the new one. See how the new one looks, completely different. And we are going to install it here, and all we have to do is to place the plug back on place over here. And tie this one. Probably you are going to tie this one to around like 25 pounds of torque, no more than that. That is going to be a lot. So 20 to 15 depending. The specifications are going to vary, so I'm going to use the ratchet. This is a long ratchet, see, so I'm gonna use from here because I don't want to put that much pressure on it. So this should be enough. That is like 20 pounds of torque, which it should be enough for that little ball over there. And we are done underneath the vehicle. Let's continue with the oil filter right here. See, we have some oil right here, so we're gonna put it on the side right here, and we're gonna grab this rack because we have oil right there. You can see how much oil over there. We have to clean that up because that's dirty oil. So we have to use a clean cloth like this to absorb that messy oil right there. So we get only new oil. I mean, at least the maximum amount of oil. That will be the right way to say it, because the engine still has so much oil in there. Anyway, we are good here. So here is the oil filter. What we have to do with the oil filter, let's go over here because we can make a mess. We are going to pull it like this, and that's it. See, here we have the oil filter. Let's see what brand is this oil filter. It is the original brand. Man, you can see the number right there, HYUNDai. That is the original filter, but this filter looks super old, probably never been replaced or replaced long time ago. You can clearly see how it looks. So it's time to install the new filter. The new filter is this one right here, and we already opened it because we needed the crusher washer. So we have here the new filter. See, here we have the number. See this, we have to remove this from here, but I think this is part of the filter. See, we are going to cut this. This is not good. Anyway, here is the part number right here. See, and this is the MAN filter, but we have a BMW logo because this is the original part. So what we have to do here is to install this filter. Before installing this filter, we have to replace the O-rings over here, the big O-ring, the small O-ring, and the big O-ring right here. So let me grab something to pull them out. We are going to pull the O-ring with this little tool over here. All we have to do is to get it underneath and pull the O-ring. This is the hardest one to pull. The other one is easier. You can get it out like this, and that's it. It's time to start the new O-rings. Okay, the green O-ring, the small O-ring goes right here. It's pretty obvious. There is no way to put them backwards, and there is no way to make a mistake. But over here you can make a mistake. Just make sure that this O-ring stays on this groove over here. See, not on this one on top. See, this one, there is another one. It has to be on this one right here. Just make sure of that. And we are going to start the O-ring right there. And see, the O-ring is right on position where it should be. That's it. So we are going to get the filter. We are going to cut this just right here. See, okay, so it doesn't interfere because this one can go inside or something. So it doesn't have a position. It can be anyway. So we are just gonna put it here and get it all the way. Oh, we have something else here. I can see that. See this. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing. We are going to cut it. Okay. See, now there is nothing there. Doesn't come out. So that's good. This side too. So this is a factory defect. We can see that, but it's not a big deal. It is just the thing. So that is important to check. See, this could go inside and do something bad to the engine. So that's the reason why it's important to inspect it. Nothing there. So let's put it all the way until it clicks, and that's it. So once we have this, we are ready for the installation. So this one is going to be all dry now. See, all the oil is right here, and this one is dry. See, there's not much oil left, so it's time to install this one. Pretty easy. Just make sure then that one aligns properly like this. It has to go in very smooth until the seal start making pressure. You can see the seal right there. It is starting to make pressure, so now we're gonna use the ratchet to get it tight. If you feel then it's getting it's not smooth to get all the way in, that means that there is something wrong. So tighten, that's it. If you wonder what are the specification numbers for this, you just have to come over here, and there you have the specification of torque over here. That is going to be how much torque you are going to apply to this cap. That's it. Now we're gonna be using Valvoline oil 5W40 European formula. This oil is for BMWs or any other European vehicle. How you know if your BMW, if your oil that you're buying is going to be comparable to BMW? It's easy. You just go to the back and check for that BMW LL01. That's all you have to make sure. For BMWs all the way 2017. From 2017 and newer, they have a different specifications, but it's going to work as well anyway. But that's all you have to be sure to check, nothing else. So let's add the oil. We have the cap right there, so we are going to add 6 of these. We already add 6 quarts of oil, so it's time to put the cap back, and we are going to start the engine. That it should be enough to start the engine, so let's put this one on the side and let's start the engine, and we're gonna measure the oil. Probably we need to add a little more. We need 1 quarter or half, or 1 quarter and a half, depending on what it tells us. Let's start this engine. So we are going to check for any warnings. Yeah, there's no warning light on, so that's good. We are going to go to menu over here, right here, and we're gonna go to vehicle info right here. Vehicle info, click on that, and we're gonna go vehicle status, check oil. So we'll see oil level, and the oil is being measured, so we have to wait probably like 5 minutes depending. So now we can see the oil level. Oil level is just about to get to the maximum, so we are just going to add probably like half of a quart of oil to get the level. So let's turn off the engine before anything, so we don't make a mess, and let's add the oil. And after adding half of a quart of oil, the level got right. The last thing to do to finish the oil change for, on this BMW N55 engine is to reset the oil change interval. You can use a scan tool like this one, or you can do it manually on the dashboard. You press and hold the trip button, and then you're gonna see the message, then appears like a little car, and then press and hold again to delete the oil change interval. It's pretty easy. I think a lot of people already had see that. So if you have no idea how to do it, you can watch my other videos. I have plenty of videos already explaining how to do that, so I think it doesn't need that much explanation. Anyway, this is all that you have to do to change the oil on a BMW N55 engine. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to do, nothing complicated. The hardest part is go underneath the vehicle, depending where you are. That is going to be the hardest part. But up to right now, this is all I have to add. If you have any questions about the video, just be sure to comment below and leave any questions. Then probably you didn't find answer on this video. That way we can get the answer to you, or simply if you want to add anything that was not mentioned on this video, you can do it too. That way we can learn more and more, so we all get information out of these videos. If you want to contact me directly, go to Instagram, look for me, Francisco Maya YouTube. That way you can ask me anything directly. Follow my page too, our page. So that is IE Urus on Instagram. That is a page about something else that we're gonna be doing. So if you wanna see extra content than we do, you go there as well. And thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, it's very important. Support my channel if you want to. There is on the video description there is details how to send support to my channel, so I can continue doing helpful videos like this one. Thank you for watching.